Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to physioBRAIN. In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 symptoms that can appear and manifest themselves even 5, 10 or 15 years into Parkinson's disease. So stay with me because we're going to discuss these 3 symptoms. So after all, what are these 3 symptoms? Before we talk about what these symptoms are, let's remember that in the previous video we discussed scientific tests and more advanced imaging exams that can identify Parkinson's disease many years in advance. But scientific research has been reporting for some time now, for several years in the scientific literature, that there are some non-motor manifestations, let's say, that can actually appear before the motor symptoms, right? We will have a video where we will talk more about the signs of the disease, the cardinal signs of Parkinson's disease, but often the disease has already been developing over time, and the clinical manifestation, the appearance of balance and mobility symptoms, comes as a result of this whole process of disease progression. So scientific research has identified these three symptoms several years before the development of Parkinson's disease. The first change that can be observed and is frequently reported by patients, people with Parkinson's disease, is constipation. What does this mean? That people often, for many years, develop recurrent constipation. They have difficulty going to the bathroom, they experience various changes in the digestive system that disrupt their routine, and in the end, this may actually be a sign of the development of Parkinson's disease. If you have constipation, if you are experiencing intestinal constipation, that does not mean you have Parkinson's disease, okay? It means that it could be a sign in someone who may develop Parkinson's disease in the future, all right? So let's pay attention to this sign. So constipation is the first one. The second symptom we can identify after constipation is loss or alteration of the sense of smell. What happens? The person may lose the ability to smell. This is very common and is also frequently reported in people with Parkinson's disease who have developed Parkinson's disease. So the person loses or has some alteration in their ability to smell, so they experience these changes, and this can be a sign of developing Parkinson's disease in the future, all right? And finally, the third symptom that can be observed a few years before the development of Parkinson's disease is changes or disturbances in sleep, right? It is widely reported that patients with Parkinson's disease have sleep disturbances, have changes in REM sleep, have changes in some stages of sleep, and this has been happening throughout their lives many years before the person shows any symptoms of Parkinson's disease. So it's worth paying attention and being alert to these 3 symptoms. That's because research indicates that 20 to 60, 70% of people who developed Parkinson's disease experience constipation, and 70 to 90% of people who develop Parkinson's disease have loss or dysfunction of smell, dysfunction in the ability to perceive odors, right? And 80 to 90% of people with Parkinson's disease experience difficulty or changes in sleep throughout their lives. So these 3 symptoms are closely associated with the development of Parkinson's disease. The scientific information, the data, the articles are in the video description, so you can check them there. Subscribe to our channel and share this information so that we can reach as many people as possible. A hug to you all, and we'll see you in the next videos.